When you visit Marrakech, everyone tells you to stay in a traditional Riad. But what happens when you book a modern resort right in the center of the city? I checked into the Radisson Blu Marrakech Car Eden, and the nighttime vibes from that glowing blue pool straight from the bar to the easy car rides to the famous Jemaa el-Fnaa Square are incredible. But before you book, there is a massive room layout catch you need to know about. Welcome to Stay Straight, the series where I let you know the hotels that I generally recommend and the ones that I will recommend you also bypass. Location-wise, this hotel is a dream. It's incredibly close to the airport and the souks. The staffs are incredibly welcoming. And we initially booked a large room for 3 people. Just look at it. It was airy, beautiful. But here's what I found really interesting. The sink was right next to the bed. The shower was a traditional hammam style setup with just a glass separating it from the room. There's no door. If you're traveling with siblings or friends and want privacy, this layout is incredibly awkward. And I was traveling with my sisters. And of course, when we saw this, we're like, hell no. We immediately went back to reception and the staff were fantastic about it. They upgraded us to a junior suite. And this is the room you actually want to book. We did pay some extra money for the junior suite because we couldn't possibly stay in this room. But just look at the view of the particular room that we initially booked. But of course, the layout didn't work out for us. Anyway, onto the junior suite. It had a separate sitting room that had a pull-out bed. It had 2 TVs, one in the sitting room, one in the bedroom as well. It had a walk-in closet. It had a guest half bath. And the suite finally had double sinks and total privacy. But the real star of this room was the massive private terrace. We're going to see that soon. This room was super stunning and it was exactly what we envisioned our stay at Radisson Blu Car Eden would be. This is the double sink I was speaking about. It had also a standing shower, even though it still had the hammam style design. Like the tiles were like hammam style, but it was still super stunning, which is something we really loved as well. But like I mentioned earlier, the real star was the massive private terrace. You could literally host a party out there. And of course, we took a lot of pictures here as well. We stayed here on chilly nights sometimes and when the weather was hot as well. So this is one thing that really stood out for me about this junior suite. And I think this is a view that lets you see some parts of the street close to Car Eden when we were there. Another thing to note is that Car Eden is close to a shopping mall or about 2 shopping malls. And this is the pool at night. So if you're looking to swim, imagine how stunning this place looks like. And there's also a restaurant around this area as well. You could see people who were at the bar. Another thing that I really loved about this hotel is the breakfast. So I went for the breakfast buffet every single day until I checked out and it was stunning. They had continental style breakfast. They had cold food sections. They had a lot of snacks and they had this live omelette station and traditional flatbreads made fresh right in front of you. The flatbread is called Semen. I can't pronounce it properly, but I'm going to leave it on the screen. But I had this omelette and flatbread literally every day. Look at what my plate looks like. And they also had every kind of Moroccan option that you could think of. They also had a live fruit station as well. And they had fresh juices. They had a hot bar where you have sausages, eggs. I'll be honest here, I didn't really like the options in the hot bar. But these are the Moroccan style desserts, breakfast that you would like. They also had a smoothie making station. They had different kind of juices, teas. This is the hot bar I was speaking about. I wasn't really a fan of most of the things that they had on offer, but I did like the potatoes. But essentially what I'm trying to say is that you'll be spoiled for choice when you come here for breakfast. And I think for someone who doesn't really go for breakfast, I enjoyed going for this breakfast every single day. Radisson Blu Marrakech was fantastic. And you could also book cabs right in front of the hotel. There's hotel security there to help you. So what do you think my verdict is? Between the transparent bathrooms, the incredible suite upgrade, the perfect location, is it a stay or stray? It is a stay for me this time. I recommend this hotel. Let me know what you think. Would you stay in Radisson Blu Car Eden Marrakech? Drop a comment. I'll be responding to you. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.